full gear, and that lets you save. Who cares?
True Form Life.
Green look on it.
We're back with another episode of Exploring Mind and Body. I'm your host, Drew Tadia, fitness expert. Coming up on today's show, we have a great segment on oils, essential fatty acids, and some quick hitter health tips. All that and so much more coming up on...
This is Exploring Mind and Body with True Form's Drew Tadia, fitness expert on 96.5 CKFM.
This segment brought to you by Shoppers Drug Mart. All right, in this segment, I'm going to run through some quick and easy health tips to help you live a little healthier. The first one is look for complex carbs before a workout. These are slow digesting and will give you energy to fuel your workout. Next is avoid sugar in general. This increases blood sugar, which causes insulin levels to rise. Eat healthy fats. Research shows that you burn more body fat when fueled by essential fatty acids. Look for fish oils, which contain omega-3, 6, 9, along with unsalted nuts or avocados. Coming up later on the show, we have a segment based on oils. The next one is get enough sleep. It's important to get enough sleep during the night. When we sleep, we give our minds a chance to rest, along with our bodies and muscles a chance to heal. We should have at least 7 hours of sleep, although everyone's different. Sometimes we function better with more hours of sleep and some of us with less, so pay attention to your sleep patterns. We should all be drinking enough water throughout the day. Once in a while, it's okay to change the flavor of your water. Try lemon wedges or cucumbers to give it a little twist. Switch things up. Change your program. Change your cardio. Do something different and try something new. Changing things up helps you avoid those dreaded plateaus and keeps things interesting in the fitness world. Don't be afraid of being sore. When you're sore, that means you've broken down muscles and they're healing. This is another important way to avoid those plateaus. If we want to keep seeing changes, we need to switch things up from time to time. Stay away from fried and greasy food. This is a great tip in general. If you're serious about getting results and living a healthier lifestyle, fast food has to go. Prepare by always making more food at one time. There's nothing wrong with eating the same food twice in one day. So if you need an extra meal, it's fine to eat those same leftovers the day you made them. And our last tip today is add an apple before meals. The high fiber will make you feel less hungry, which will make you eat less.
True Form Life.
This segment brought to you by CLC Fitness Center. All right, in this segment, we're talking all about oil. Oil often gets a bad rap, so I'm going to give you some information on it and give you a couple different options. The healthiest oils are those that are high in monosaturated fats and lowest in saturated fats. Always look for a high content of omega-3. There's also omega-3, 6, 9 fatty acids, but omega-3 is the best. This is converted into EPA and DHA. These oil elements contribute to lower levels of LDL, which is bad cholesterol, and increase good cholesterol, which is HDL. Research shows that there are many benefits to having a high intake of EPA and DHA. These include risk of inflammation, which is important to all of us, improves mood and energy, and it may preserve muscle mass in cancer patients undergoing surgery. Fatty fish remains the best source of EPA and DHA. So next time you go in to buy your fish oils, make sure it has EPA and DHA on the label. The first oil we're going to talk about is avocado oil. This has a high smoke point, contains vitamin E, and is higher in monosaturated fatty acids than olive oil, and contains beta-sitosterol, which lowers cholesterol. You can use avocado oil in tomato salad, guacamole, or fresh seafood. The next oil we're going to talk about is peanut oil. This also has a high smoke point, which means it's perfect to cook stir fries in a wok. This is high in monosaturated fat, which is heart healthy. And peanut oil contains a phytonutrient called resveratrol and can be found in grapes and wine. This is also associated with the reduced risk of heart and liver disease. A stir fry recipe with peanut oil would be fresh veggies, your choice of meat and or beans, a side of quinoa, and then you can add in your favorite herbs. I like cilantro, ginger, or basil. We're going to move on to walnut oil. This is not a cooking oil. The heat actually destroys the flavor. This is high in vitamin E and is shown to reduce blood triglyceride levels. And what's also important about walnut oil is the antioxidant ellagic, which keeps cancer cells from replicating. With walnut oil's nutty flavor, it's great to bring out the flavor in chicken or fish and can even be drizzled over salad. And for a recipe to change up your regular whole wheat pasta, go ahead and throw in those noodles, add your spices and this oil, and you'll find a whole new flavor. So next time you're in the oil aisle, look for something a little different.
True Form Life.
Last week, we talked with Crystal and Shauna from Simple Life Celebrations. Today, we're going to focus on their business and what they're up to. These two are organizing specialists, and they're going to tell you how you can live a healthier lifestyle just by living simpler.
Time now for Real People, Real Results.
So you guys have started your own company called Simple Life Celebrations. Do you want to tell us about that?
Our business is about home and office organizing, but it's more than that. We actually teach people to get rid of the clutter. Our minimalist challenge that we did this past year was all about us just letting go of all this stuff. And to me, that's a healthier life, is to not be grabbing onto all these things that, the whole keeping up with the Joneses stuff. So we challenged ourselves to get rid of stuff. And we found that very rewarding, and we feel really great. So we want to share that with our clients and helping them let go of the things that seem to clutter up our lives. And I think we're really good at that. And that's what we do with our business, is helping people just let go of the stuff and have a simpler, healthier life.
You want to tell us about this minimalist challenge?
Sure. We divided our homes into zones. So we had 8 zones, splitting them up into, say, the kitchen, the living room, front and back entryways, and so on. And this took place over about 6 months. So really quite a realistic timeline. We didn't do 1 room a day or 1 zone a day. We did it, one every couple of weeks. And the challenge was to get rid of things that we no longer loved, wanted, or needed. It was more than organizing. It was just making a decision to have less stuff.
So how did having less stuff affect your overall well-being or your overall quality of life?
What surprised us actually was the less clutter we had and less time we had to use to move stuff around and fix things and whatever. So we found we had more time for important things. So less time doing the housework means more time for our relationships, more fun, and doing things that we really want to do. It's not like we're extreme minimalists. We just now have what we like and need in our house. We're not keeping things for any other reasons other than that we love it. One of our favorite quotes is, "The ability to simplify means to eliminate the unnecessary, so the necessary may speak." And that's by Hans Hoffman. This is how we feel about our homes now. We walk in and see the pictures and quilts and things that we love instead of all the clutter. It just doesn't exist anymore, so we don't have that burden and the weight of all that stuff.
All right, ladies, what's the minimalist train of thought?
So it's a writing piece by a blogger called The Everyday Minimalist, and it goes like this. A minimalist train of thought. Less money spent means more money saved. More money saved means the longer you can live in financial peace and security. Financial peace and security comes from owning less. Less stuff owned means less stuff to carry around, move, or have to travel with. Less responsibility for your stuff also means less maintenance and more time. The more time you have, the more relaxed you will feel. The more relaxed you are, the less you will care about stuff. If you care less about stuff, it means you'll care less about image. If you care less about image, you will care more about experiences and memories. If you care more about experiences and memories, you will be happier with less. If you're happier with less, you'll never want or need for more. The less you want or need for more, the more you will be free. The Everyday Minimalist.
All right, ladies, thanks for joining us. If anyone's interested in your services, can you give us some contact information?
Definitely go to our website. It's www.simpelifecelebrations.com, or you can call Crystal at 403-586-1978, or me, Shauna, at 403-586-1525. We'd love to talk to you.
That was Real People, Real Results. Now, back to the show.
This segment brought to you by Riviera Massage and Day Spa.
Website of the week.
All right, this week's website of the week is our website, trueformlife.com. We've been doing so many other websites, I figure we should give our own some attention. So let me tell you about it. There's a link on there that says Trueform, or Welcome to Trueform, and that's about me and about what we're about. So on the front page, we have some pictures flipping back and forth of our classes. So you can have a look, check out our members, and see what we're doing. All right, we also have a link for video testimonials along with written testimonials. So go ahead and check out some of the success stories that we've accomplished. There's a link to subscribe to our video newsletter that's sent out at the beginning of every month. And that's something new. and innovative. Not many people are doing video newsletters, so you're going to want to subscribe to that. We have a larger link of tips and exercises. I spent a lot of time putting my work into writing, so this is information for you that's going to help you live a healthier lifestyle. One of them is 7 Secrets to Success. This is a pretty long write-up. It's going to take some time to read, but there's some great information there, so if you have some time, sit down and read through it. Another tab is 10 Quick Health Tips. We have quinoa recipes on there. We did a segment of quinoa in a previous show. It's a super grain. It's one of my favorite healthy foods to eat, so I have a link of recipes up there. I often get asked about protein and protein shake, so on the website I put on some information about different kinds or types of protein, along with some of my favorite shake recipes. I have stretching exercises. It's always great to stretch every day. So if you're ever short of stretching exercises, go to our website, click on our stretching exercise link, and find some new ones. We also have grocery shopping tips up there. We have videos. All the videos I've been doing, those are right on the website. And there's also a tab of my favorite books that are motivational and inspiring. So you might want to look through that before the next time you head to the library. Right there on the front page, we have updates of what we're doing. Also some promotional stuff. And then there's a link to contact me. Feel free to contact me. Send me an email if you have any questions about health and fitness. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. I also have a blog that I frequently write on whenever I feel like I have something to say or I want something to share. I think it's a different perspective on life. It's my perspective, and I like to share that with whoever wants to read it. So you can subscribe to that, or you can just go on the website and read it when you feel like it. And then finally, we have links. There's a Facebook link. We have a nice growing community of Facebook fans. We list recipes, exercises, promotion stuff, pictures, inspiring quotes, and we're always working to make that better for you. So you can click on that link on our website, like our Facebook page, and follow us that way. I also have Twitter. I add some Twitter posts when I get a chance. And we also have a Flickr link up there. There's some instructional photos on there in case you want to know how to perform an exercise. So again, that's trueformlife.com. That's our website, and there's all kinds of information on there. So feel free to stop by and check us out.
Trueform Life.
This segment brought to you by Health Street.
Recipe of the week.
All right, this week's recipe of the week is an omelet. This is more for the weekend or if you have more time before work. So what we're going to do is cut up some asparagus, chop up a half a cup, and we're going to have a half a cup of sliced mushrooms, roughly 4 egg whites. I like to throw in a couple yolks. Chop up some dill for taste, a pinch of sea salt. Then we're going to chop up a small tomato and add 3 teaspoons of shredded, reduced fat mozzarella. All right, what's different here is we're going to steam the vegetables. So you can put whatever oil you're using or non-stick spray, however you're going about that. You can let that heat in the pan while these vegetables are steaming. Then you're going to throw the eggs in. You're going to let them cook a little bit while the vegetables are steaming. When the vegetables are ready, you're going to toss them on top of the eggs. And for the rest of that, you're going to cook like a regular omelet. Fold the eggs in half on top of the vegetables and sprinkle some of that mozzarella cheese on top. And that's our recipe of the week.
Trueform Life.
Be sure to check us out next week. We'll catch you up on Book of the Week. Thanks for tuning in health and fitness for a better world. I'm Drew Tadia.
You've been listening to Exploring Mind and Body with Trueform's Drew Tadia, fitness expert. For more on Trueform's Drew Tadia, visit trueformlife.com or call 403-510-4915. Trueform's programming would not be possible without the support of GDK Gravel, serving Mountain View County. Call them today at 1-877-335-2091.